Alrighty, folks. Friends of family across the globe, and welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution Part 3. Do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I just play games. I have done it for many years, and I plan to do it many more. Oh, I guess this will change depending upon your actions. Huh. Because we'd let him go. I assumed if we hadn't let him go, he would read differently. Anyways, main reason I do these videos is to provide you with what I call buddy or companion videos. They're videos you can pop on in the background regardless of what you're doing, just in case you can't get friends and family to make it on over for some couch co-op. A real easy solution to that would be to just pop on one of these videos, right? Because the way I see it, they're like gateways, portals, or doorways. They allow me to it's you invite me into your home, I invite you into mine, and we share the world's biggest couch together, known as the internet. I know, novel idea. That's kind of what I'm going for, right? Like, I pretend you're sitting on the couch next to me. I ramble mindlessly to kind of generate that ooze of nostalgia, as if we're just hanging out, having dumb conversations and playing games. Good games, bad games, old games, or new games. So for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, just consider me your buddy, your pal, your friend. And let's have a good time. I do want to say thank you to a special group of folks out there. You all know who you are. That's right, my subscribers. I want to say thank you, each and every one of y'all. Thank you. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing these videos. That is the honest, honest truth, as they say. Because of how great y'all been to me over the years, I promise this, as long as one of you stays subscribed, I'll keep doing videos. I promise they won't just be gaming videos. Or they shouldn't be at this point. There'll be other stuff. Drive by Rubberneck and Beers, howdy. And I want to recommend... Oh, it's a good one. Hard Reset. Maybe I should play a Hard Reset. I've talked about before. That's one of those that I picked up just out of the blue. I was like looking for something a little more simple, straightforward, where gameplay was like the core of it. And I'll give you another one. If you haven't watched the video from last year, I think I put it up on one of the weekend videos. Until I Have You. Another really neat cyberpunk game. Alright. What are we doing now? I think I want to save that point just in case.
You need something, Jensen?
Yeah, I was hoping you could...
Sure.
We were talking.
I believe...
I vaguely remember that. Make sure we are recording. We are recording. We're good. Get used to the controls again. Yeah, I have the director's cut of this game, and I was almost considering playing that one.
Another attack? Can't wait to
This
see
whole
what you
situation,
but they got rid of like this effect, right? And the bright yellow tinge. So, or the gold. Black. I'm not a big fan of gold, but black and gold goes together really well. Is there not something here? There. Now remember, in the first video, I had to basically replay a short portion of it because the way it went is if you do not do that beginning part in 15 minutes, meaning go see what's his name, get your eyes looked at, and head out for the first mission in under 15 real world minutes. then you will not be able to save the hostages. They'll be dead by then. But that goes to show a lot of the neat stuff that they did with this game that kind of, I think I said it before, is what reinvigorated the gaming market to introduce these elements into more games rather than just niche genres, or what were considered niche or niche genres at the time, right? Things like
Jensen, you back to handling security around here? Because somebody's stealing
Can
supplies
you believe those fanatics? I mean, they think taking hostages.
So yeah, thanks. Obviously, this wasn't the only game. This isn't the first game. It wasn't the only game. But this is the one that was really big. They're like, hey, you know what they did in Arcanum or the original Deus Ex, where you have freedom of choice and how you play dictates outcomes and blah, blah, blah. Why don't we start implementing that stuff into our FPSs? Perk trees, light RPG mechanics. Huzzah. Let's do that. No, I don't have any sources back. I'm just my perspective, having lived through that period of time, lived through gaming before that time and after that time.
Hey, Jensen, heard about what happened in Milwaukee just
Adam, I heard
Is it
you
true
were
they
back,
were really
but I
after
just
the town?
Can someone tell me how the purists would be?
That's a good point. How were they able to break in? Now we got some hacking to do. Unless there's something new we need to rush off to do.
Start talking. I don't know if she was there. I don't know if she was working tonight.
Oh, how do we get there?
Did she leave you a message? Call when I know something.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Can we save scum? Right? Like, I know we can't save while we're hacking. Maybe we can, actually. Let's see. But can we...
Start talking. Calm down. There's no point worrying until we know more. We'll make some calls. Did you try her at home, too? Call when I know something.
Access granted.
Did she leave you a message?
Well, let's see if there's even worth anything going in
I
here.
don't know if she was there. I don't know if she was working tonight. Call when I know something. Nice job securing the Typhoon, Jensen. Would have hated to see Taggart and his Humanity Front group finding out about it. Humanity.
Does not seem like it. So yeah, I am a dirty, dirty save scar. Also, if you do play Arcanum, be careful with bows in real time. I don't want to spoil nothing.
I don't buy for a second he was with Purity first. I think someone slipped him into Sammy's group to manipulate those thugs.
Yeah, but who would know we were developing the town?
Oh, you can't get in there.
Same people who attacked us last time, Rory. I mean, come on.
Yeah, at least there's a computer there. Use that one. That.
Access granted.
Alright. Whiskey. Well, we can do that at least. Where's this lead? Where's Jensen? He's traveling through vents again. Dab nabbit Jensen, stop traveling through vents. Energy bar. Security rating 2, which means it should be easy to break through. We drop it, does it? Yeah, it physically drops, okay. Oh, so I can go eat that. Well, I'll be able to eat that energy bar right here. Alright. Let's try this. I know, this is the boring part. But, gotta get the practice in. It looks like...
Access granted.
It looks like...
Right. See you.
Doing good. Who's that level 4 one? That level 3 one's kicking my butt too. Level 2 ones seem to be fine. Yeah, it looks like you can do multiple at the same time.
Access granted.
I don't know if this is going to impact anything. So, that's another reason to keep multiple saves, right? Oh, we got like, what, 2 more floors? 1 more floor to do that? We'll come back. I don't think there's anything in there.
Good work securing the plant, Jensen. Hold on, come in handy.
Thanks, janitor.
Jensen. Josie Thorpe. She's the plant manager.
Right, Josie.
Jensen, what a hero. Seriously.
Adam.
Not everyone.
Yep, saved her, saved everyone else.
This whole thing just brings back bad memories. I love working here, but it's hard knowing that at any second...
God, I can't talk about it. What if another bunch of radicals...
Been Timothy Oliphant will
Burst
be here
through
to
the door
help
like right now and start shooting.
Nice job tonight, Adam. I heard most of those vandals got arrested
Hi,
peacefully.
Adam. Great to
Things
see you
could have been
back.
so much worse.
Mr. Jensen! Oh,
Huh?
everyone's talking about what
That's
a great
weird.
job you did saving the hostages. You're a real hero, sir. Can I help you find something?
Has anyone been in my office recently?
I think the cleaning people maybe, and that Mr. Corella was looking for you. But other than that, nobody's touched it. Up 2 floors and make a right.
I need to see Pritchard. Do you know if he's still in the tech lab?
Sorry. I laugh every time somebody calls it that. It's so not a lab. But yes, I believe he's still there. Go up the stairs behind me and take a right. You'll find it near the end of
I'm
the
sure
hall.
this is what you're supposed to do the first time you enter. It's a nice touch, but the game has like those waypoints,
I need to get to Saraf's office.
so
Then you want to
it's
go
like
to the penthouse.
you know where it's gonna
Use
be.
the elevator at the left wing of the building to get there.
Might be a nod to like
Thanks, I'll find
older
my
game
way.
design,
Of
where back in
course.
the day
Have
we
a good evening, sir.
wouldn't have markers necessarily. Man, who would have the balls to
Have you been to your office yet? Mr. Corella said he was looking for you, so I sent him to the 3rd floor.
make a completely immersive game like that? No markers, no map.
Pundits talk about us like we're monsters.
Well, maybe
Lily's
you
just
could
a
do a
little bit
map.
upset. Family problems?
It's just so unfair,
She'll get it.
Adam.
Don't worry.
Why all they do is watch Picus and listen to the one-sided... You get it, don't you? I mean, if it wasn't for Seraph Industries, you'd be dead right now. All they do is watch Picus and listen to the one-sided pundits talk about us like we're monsters.
What was it they said in the Magnificent Seven? Only the dead don't fear? 4. Let's see if this is worth it real quick. We're gonna have to get it eventually, but
Access granted.
honestly, we could probably skip having to get all that extra stuff and just ram it through to the...
Access granted.
We'll just do it.
Eliza Cassan saying the situation in Milwaukee Junction is over, but she's not going into any detail.
What do we got? What do we got?
Access granted.
I prefer... Oh, that I want. That I do want. Shadowrun for the Genesis. The way they handled cyberspace was really good. It was like a completely separate game. Look up some videos of it. I wish that's something I would get released on like good old games. I will drop this in a heartbeat for that. Drop. Can I fit that there? Because that comes with like, what, 3 of them? Oh, it counts as 2. Okay. Alright, let's do some more hacking. Okay, we don't need to worry about.
Access granted.
Might actually be easier to use a controller for this part. I like candy. Oh, another hacking, huh? Okay. Let's check some out here. Hacking, analyze that. Nothing that makes it easier, huh? Hacking stealth decreases the chance of... Oh, that's what we should be upgrading now. Okay. Which office is this? We're gonna be hacking into it anyways, but... might as well clear it out first. Nothing major, just little things here and there. Someone's stealing neuropazine around here. Alright. Good old movie events. Alright, that's right, this is locked. Alright, what do we got? Do we have anything? Yes, we do have something special.
Access granted.
Boom. How much we got? 16? Oh. Sorry, we got 10 because of the DLC pre-order or whatever. Or DLC pre-order. Alright. Oh, what does this... This is... Okay, I wasted my time telling you guys what does this will tell you. Alright, so... The gear thing is API, acts on ratings, soften, lowers the ratings nearby by 1, transfers 2 points between nodes, clearance, lowers all data store ratings by 2. Okay, so you don't want spam, you want clearance and soften. Because transfer might make it harder for you to get into one. Data store contains rewards to unlock, such as money, XP, nuke viruses, and stop worms. So... there you go.
Access granted.
Okay. have enough to pick that up. I do want to pick that up, though. Let's see if we can do it without any stop worms.
Access granted.
No, we still use 2 stop worms. Is it random each time? Is it a random chance each time? Let's check this out.
Access granted.
Okay, I'll take that. I only took 1 stop worm that time. That's on the floor there. You might need it, and that's the bathrooms. I don't remember anything there.
Finally, someone who can get things done. Welcome back, Adam.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now maybe you could look into upgrading the security procedures around here.
All right. Well, that's an easy one.
Access granted.
It's unlocked, so don't worry about it. Adam Jensen, it's okay. It's part of my job description. Alright. If I remember, some of these are filled with things like inter-office romances and all that blah 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 stuff. So I do encourage you to pick the game up for yourself, and then you can read through everything.
Access granted.
Got a new code. But we've already unlocked everything, so. Alright, well, there's that. Yeah, we'll drop a concussion grenade right here just for them. So I can get that. Yeah, I think that's all the computers I can. Doors. Roombas. We know the password, but oh my god, look at this. Alright. Let's try hacking again. Checking to see if it's random every time, if it's a random 70% or what. So far it's pretty unforgiving. Quick stop. What was that? Right bumper? Quick stop? Oh, you can press that to quick stop it. Okay. Now we see. How many special no's do we have here? We have 1, 2, 2. Fine.
Access granted.
Greg Thornton, you saved my life. Second Street gas station. Next time we're in the city. Like minor security concern. Adam, I really don't mean to bug you, but I think I know. Alright, let me pull this up real quick. Also pulling up my cheat sheets. Alright. I'll make a new save for that, because... Yeah, right. What do we got? Still have 4 stops.
We were just saying what a good job you did at the
Oh,
plant.
hey, Jensen. Nice
Third
job, man.
floor, Denzel Mitchell. You're Denzel Mitchell. Where's Denzel Mitchell?
Hey, Jensen. Rumor is some of those pro-human bastards got away tonight, including their lead.
Okay. We're all done here. Let me go to the lab. Well, guess what you get, buddy? You get a grenade. So I want that nuke worm. Is that another candy bar? Yeah, I'll take her. I'll take all your candy bars. Apparently I like candy bars.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job.
I'm curious about something.
I guarantee you will get
I gotta
along
look
better
this up,
that way.
sorry. If you watched my Vampire the Masquerade playthrough. No, that was Brian Mitsoda. Oh. Kinda sounds like him. Romero. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Just leave, Jensen. I'm very busy. Just leave, Jensen. I'm very busy.
Just leave. Fine, just leave. Man, he has no stamina. I guess that's a negative aspect of all this cybernetics, right? I'm sorry, augments. Oh, that's... Okay, I was gonna say that's a terrible view for an elevator. That's a good view.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check in with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Can't hurt to get a checkup.
You're looking for a very interesting game with dialogue options
Yeah, about
and
Sanders.
impact on
What the hell were
gameplay
you
based on how you
thinking?
play and how you
Letting him
react.
slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care
It's a
of
bit
things.
clunky as well, but it's a game near and dear to my heart. It's called Alpha Protocol. You can check out my playthrough on that. I got videos where I did a playthrough. Just go pistol if you do. Save yourself the heartache.
You asked me to deal with the situation, and that's what I did.
I see. I'm also starting to see why your superiors in the police force decided to blame you for the Mexican town riots. Christ, Adam. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, because so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
You got it.
That hacker's not gonna be sitting still for long. Get over to the station and find a way inside.
Yeah, I mean, I know I asked this question in the last two videos, but like eye augmentation, there's no way in hell I'd get my eye replaced. Oh god, you are pretentious. Self-portrait, really? Maybe a leg or an arm? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
Taggart. Sarah was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere.
No offense to the voice actor, really.
Denouncing all
Knocked
the
out of the
violence
park.
that's been committed against us.
Something I
offering to
can't do,
come here
but
in person to express
it's just
his
funny. I'm like a
deepest
parrot at times.
sympathies.
Right. The boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were
What
up
does
to
that sound
Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table.
Oh, the
Problem is,
prison.
people's
Super
fears.
jail.
Tampering with human biology
Super
can be pretty
jail.
scary.
Tell that to all the
That's a great
morons
little
whose
show.
lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand. Mark my words. That man is trouble.
Yeah, I think my anxiety would just be too through the roof to get
You better get going.
anything
Adam.
really augmented.
I'm sure whatever David's
Now,
asked
if
you
we
to do
lived in a
must
type of setting where, like, gene manipulation, where I have a random chance to turn into, like, a chaos spawn monstrosity, or, you know, like a werewolf or something, heck yeah. The gene manipulation side of things, I could go for it. You know, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of thing. Like in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. But, like, mechanical stuff? I don't know. See, like, what if your eye just puts keys out and you can't see someone for like a month and it means you can't use it? That would just be horrendous, you know? Now, I can be a pretty anxious guy just on a good sunny day out in the wilderness alone, surrounded by nature, which is where I feel more comfortable than, say, in a big city. But What I mean by that is, like, even under, like, perfect, pristine conditions that would be my calmest, I'm still a very anxious kind of individual, so neurotic to a point, some would say. So having something that's, well, like, for example, I had that double hernia surgery a year or two back, and that's literally a foreign object that is now inside my body. They put in a mesh, and I'm always, like, thinking, is something wrong with it? Is it gonna burst? What's going on? What's wrong? Right? So it's like, now take something as simple as that, but make it your eyeball.
Please report to your office.
And let it be
Adam Jensen.
something robotic or mechanical, you know?
You looking for something, Jensen?
Yeah, I'm looking for something. What are those? What is this? Go to my office, and then there's something down here. According to that, there's something down here. There's a green X and 2. Longer term, meet with Greg Thorpe. Alright, let's go to my office then. And by my, I mean Jensen's, right? I'm doing the Omicron thing, where I'm assuming my soul is inhabiting Agent Jensen's body. That's such a dorky video game thing, but I love it for the story. I dig that kind of stuff.
Man, what am I doing here? This is nuts. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you.
Aw, man.
I'm glad
He
you're
almost
back.
sounds like
How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan.
Gary's
be
ghoul
hard.
from
For a while, we thought you were a goner,
Vampire
too.
the Masquerade.
Everything's
Oh,
going
man,
to shit.
you're a vampire?
The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons.
It's never complicated.
Now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Excuse me. Old man. Sneeze.
Neuropozyne. What did you guys
Round
want
2,
with an
fight.
anti-rejection
Oh,
drug for
man.
augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
Just be honest.
How about
man.
Tyndall? Can't you reason
You're
with
asking
him?
someone
You
for
could
a
try,
favor.
but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall
Always
has on.
ask what the task is
probably
first
in his
before you
apartment,
ask for a
on his
reward.
computer,
That
maybe.
way you can set
So
your
what?
price
Just
higher
look him up in the phone
than
book?
what they would
His
offer.
apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
No, I am a master hacker.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
All right, tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I
Let's
was
see.
done for.
if you get something
The
different.
security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
I will be right back. It's just that time, and I'm gonna look this up. Nope. Sorry, folks. That's it. It's just getting a side mission with that. First things first, we gotta find someone to unload all this gear. Probably could sell the train gun. Maybe not. Maybe I'll hold on to it.
Did you need something, Mr. Jensen?
Thanks, I'll find my way.
Of course. Have a good evening, sir.
That's a huge ass nose ring. It looks like it goes to her, like, upper
The
lip.
objective
to her
screen
nose.
details your current missions and objectives.
Uh-huh.
In here, you can find extra information that may help you better understand.
Alright. This.
Mrs. Reed?
Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this.
I don't quite remember
And
the whole
I can't
story of
even
everything.
begin
so.
to imagine
Like I said,
how
it's been like
things have been
15,
for
16
you
years since I've always
after all you've been through.
12, 13,
Yeah.
14, 15, 16
A
years.
lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
I'm like RoboCop, but with sunglasses.
I do what I have to do, augmented or not.
You seem very pragmatic, Adam. Maybe you should be careful not to trivialize such dramatic changes.
Alright,
Can I ask what
I'll
you wanted to
respond
say?
how I would respond.
Yes,
I
of
guess.
course.
Let's do
I'm
that.
sorry.
Right.
I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what
I won't be
happened.
resentful.
What about it?
If I was
Well,
forced in that
simply put,
situation, getting augmented, I
I
guess I'd
feel something is not quite right
get
with the
over
way
it,
the
but-
case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition.
And here's the other
But when
thing, right?
speaking
Like,
to some of the investigators,
going to see the doctor
there were
for
a
something.
lot of inconsistencies.
It's already
And then I met
highly
this
technical.
detective, a man called Chase. He
Chase.
agreed things
I'll wait till
weren't
she's done.
handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more.
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. You're not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse. But I know you loved Megan. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam.
I wouldn't ask
really.
her for a reward.
The first thing I'll need
for
to do
this.
is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details.
Probably doesn't get a lot of work.
Maybe he'll tell you more.
Slow season, I'm sure. I don't know. If you're a detective, it's like a job. Let me know in the comments. Like, is that a full-time gig, or is it like the tattoo business where you have your slow seasons and your ups and downs? Would you pick up a second or third job to maintain income? All right, and this is what I was talking about, right? Like, there's really big maps, multiple maps. Look at this. Look at what we have to explore. And we get to play around here. There are modern games who aren't even able to pull this off. And there's subfloors. There's a limb clinic. Is there like a shop? That I can sell things, maybe? Be nice. We don't want to go crazy. We're not gonna go crazy yet.
What you got in that head of yours? An
You looking for
intelligence
something?
chip?
There's gotta be a store somewhere. I gotta make some space. This is killing me. Maybe at the limb clinic? Let's look this up real quick too. Best weapon in the game. Let's see what we can use the upgrade kits for. Okay, we don't have a revolver, so crap.
I, for one, approve of these protests. These limb people are drug pushers. Someone is getting rich while the rest of us are suffering.
I wouldn't know about those things. All I know is that this violence doesn't serve anyone.
Well, I guess the question now becomes, will the pro-human groups retaliate when Bill Taggart gets here?
And look, this is the thing, right, about level design. Why don't we get games like this? Everything's so on rails. You see this? We can explore this area. Obviously, not everything's going to be open, but if I wanted to, I could start randomly dealing with everybody here. I would get mowed down in seconds, but the freedom of play is refreshing.
Jensen, David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be on neuropozyne shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection.
And that's the other thing, right?
If anything,
like
the bond
that.
between tissue and electrode seems
Oh,
to
that's
be
right. I
getting
forgot to talk about
stronger.
it. I'll talk about it.
So I'm free to go?
after this.
Well, Mr. Seraph did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis Kits.
I like that.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally?
As a natural,
You can, if you prefer.
an in-game logic
But
to
Mr.
what
Seraph
Praxis
did make
Kits
a
do.
generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuro enhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Can I sell? What's this do? 3 energy cells. Increases health. Well, we got the money.
Very well, Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
Alright. Got a lot of money. Alright, let's do some upgrades. You know what we're upgrading? Good idea or a bad idea? I guess we'll find out.
I'm just getting a minor neuroprosthetic upgrade, but even so, it's stressful.
Yeah, I bet.
Did you hear about the protest?
Oh,
If we
I
listened
was
to
like,
them, we'd be
how
living in the
tall
dark
was
ages.
Jensen? Holy crap. It's because I was standing on the table.
Nice jacket.
Nice.
I bet you're hiding
I do
some
actually
real
like
cutting
his
edge
jacket.
enhancements under it, aren't you?
Is it true they stop your heart and the machine does your breathing?
More or less. I know it sounds a little hair-raising, but we do it every day.
I've undergone so many surgeries
It's a
in the
very
past
safe
couple of
procedure.
years. It's been
Well, I feel
crazy.
any... Wow.
If you're here for some
sorry,
work,
I was
please
just
go to the counter.
looking at that scar on your head.
Anyways, what I was talking about is, in regards to the surgeries, right? Even going under a normal surgery, it's intense because it requires a lot of technical skill and stuff, and it's intricate, and it requires people who can do that. I would only imagine with like augmentations, we would run into an even worse scenario with that. Right? Because especially in the early years of it, because there wouldn't be enough people trained to do it, we wouldn't have access to everything.
Have you changed your mind? Very well.
Lim believes in free access to augmentations for everyone, everywhere. But we still ask you to wait your turn.
Why does she have a name?
If you'll return to the back of the line, sir.
My first surgery. It's expensive, but you gotta look at it.
Protesting is not against the law.
I know that, officer. But some of those guys were carrying tire irons and setting garbage cans on fire.
And those were the ones we arrested. The rest were merely exercising their right to free speech.
What about my right to come to work each day without fearing for my life? I've still got to walk home
He
tonight.
has a point.
I understand your concern. But if you want round-the-clock protection, I suggest you hire a private security company.
He also has a point.
Go on in. We're still open.
Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something.
It's going to take more than a noisy rabble.
If you saw what
to close
happened
us
and want to
down.
make a report, drop by the precinct.
People see conspiracies everywhere. They're saying that Lim's personal catalogs mean some people get preferential treatment. Please. Lim are the good guys. They believe in equality.
Yeah, sure.
Adam, are you finished at the clinic?
For now.
Good. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's got to be another entrance on the side of the building.
When you're kidnapped by a bunch of augmented soldiers and put in a concentration camp. I put much thought into it, okay? Haven't you heard of REX-84? FEMA is setting up camps right here in Detroit.
Yeah, and Stevie Y is actually a 600-year-old vampire.
He is?
This augmentation debate is bringing all the crazies out.
This is just the first step in the plan. One day they will use our fears to control us all.
I'd stay off the streets near D Row if I were you, mister.
You've been there before.
The DRBs keep an eye on everyone.
There has to be. There has to be somewhere I can offload this stuff. Hostages saved. Yeah, that'll change depending upon if you don't save the hostages. What's going on over here?
Jansen, right? I've heard about you. Yeah, you were a good cop by most accounts. But you're lucky you got out. I'd advise you to stay away from the DRB gang if you can.
Don't get on my nerves, pal.
I don't have
At
time
least
to
it didn't
chat.
get violent. Not like Milwaukee Junction.
Oh yeah, saddle up folks, because I think this is going to be quite a lengthy playthrough, and I'm kind of digging that. I've been trying to do playthroughs that aren't as long, but I don't know. Let me know if you prefer shorter playthroughs, longer playthroughs, or what. But I'm digging this. And if you have any recommendations for any other games you'd like to see me play or ramble on about. Can we go in here? Well, we can go in here. Okay. They don't seem like good fellows. We'll see if they are not good fellows.
Serious? You gonna join the derelict roll baller? You better not go there, man.
Go where?
Unless you want to get hurt.
You don't want to talk.
Are you listening in on our convo or something? Get lost,
You
punk.
better not go there, man. Unless
You
you want to
think
get
you're a
hurt.
baller because you got a nice pair of shades? They can get it.
This ain't the place for you, Hanser.
Just gotta use
Come no closer, Slick. Back off.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Hey, anyone there? Come on, come on.
Look at that. Machine pistol. Are these enemies?
You ain't making it easy.
Ah.
Keep out of this, Hanser. Get lost. Whoa, Royal Slick. You don't want to go there.
I get it's supposed to be like they're being whatever to me, but
Fucking gunshots. Who's there? Make a move. Cornered. I see you.
oh crap. I was trying to see if I get experience. If I get experience for taking them out, then I don't know. I might do that.
Fucking gunshots. I for you. Fun. Try me now.
I get stuff. Okay, we're coming back here. You know what we're gonna do. I just gotta find a place to sell stuff. Okay. Where to sell stuff? I gotta look this up. Where to sell stuff. Deus Ex Human Revolution. Because I'm sitting on all this money. At the abandoned gas station. Where's the abandoned gas station at? Around here, maybe? Because that's where we're supposed to do that one quest, right?
I ain't got nothing for you. Check with the man. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Yeah. No worries about that, brother. I'm just here to make a deal.
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with. Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips.
I want to sell. 750, 1750. Oof. Trank Dark, Shotgun, Sniper. Sell that. Sell that. What can I buy? Shotgun info. 2262. Two, 3, 1. Okay, crap. Both of these seem pretty good. But I have the Trank. So that should
always a pleasure.
Open up a lot of inventory space, right? Alright, let's go looking. Let's go looking around now. I'm gonna go pick up everything I can and sell it now. Beer. Beer.
You know who's behind these attacks on Seraph Industries, don't you?
Gain 5 health. Okay. That's what alcohol does. Alright. That's Seraph headquarters. So, let's do some exploring.
Why did you do it?
Damn it.
Beautiful. Just
My Wi-Fi's up.
When this game came out, Wi-Fi was like a big thing. I mean, it still is, right? But I remember the days of dial-up. Yo. No. What is that? How do we get there? What is that and how do we get there? That is a good question. There's got to be a way to get over there.
Hey, pal.
This is a part of these types of games I like. Now, usually with parts like this in games, eventually you get bored of it, right? If it goes on for too long. But this is still very fresh.
You believe it? We have the place surrounded.
And if I remember, I think part of the reason I disliked Mankind Divided is because, you know that hub you start in? Yep, that's all there is to it. And then it's just a lot of back and forth. A lot of running around. But here, if I remember, we go to multiple places.
Thanks for at least talking to me. Most people just walk on by like I'm invisible. They've made it practically illegal to be poor in this city. Bastard Sarah's buying up whole blocks and upscaling them. Where the hell are we gonna go? California? The whole West Coast is gonna be underwater in another few years.
And Northern California's fine, but so Cal can be kind of a mess. Now I want to see this. Ah, does everybody have something? Let's see. Kind of curious. It's like most people have nothing. So it wouldn't be worth it running around trying to pillage. I mean, there's nice places in SoCal. I went to plenty of them. It's just NorCal had a lot more green. There's two ways I can think of to get over that. One, I find stuff and stack it and jump over there. Two, you get the double jump. Perk unlocked. Or augment. Let's see. Yep. Tall enough for me to jump on one. Let's see if we can get this to work. We'll try it two ways. First way. Alright. Alright. There we go. Good. Wow. See, that's the stuff I like about this game so much. It's so... Something as simple as that just makes it feel good, you know? You're like, heck yeah. That was a blast. Kind of like when I'm going to go do those punks, except I'm going to use a shotgun. I wish that guy had a revolver. What was this? Keypad. Is there a quick map? I don't think so. Hack. Hack the planet. What do we got? Bull crap. It said 30% chance of detection.
Access granted.
Yeah, elite skills. What did it do? What did it unlock that door? Oh, okay. I'm not doing like a full non-lethal approach to this game. You're out of your mind if you think that's what's going to happen. Well, hello. What is this? Where does it lead to?
We detect even the slightest suspicious fluctuation in signal, we have to shut down. The world order
15%.
expert hackers could be trying to track us. And that's why we have to create a covert host site for every new stream and then shut it down immediately once the call's over. I'm sitting here, just me and my techie Steve, and
Access granted.
claustrophobic fan, tossing digipads out in the trash left and right in order to bring you this show via satellite. But I'm good with it.
Beer. Beer. Australian for beer. It's Foster's. It's not just a home for imaginary kids. Or imaginary friends. Imaginary kids. Oh, there was stuff in here too, right? And where... Oh, the machine gun pistol was over there, so we need to go grab that. Alright. Open.
Dr. Chetchery.
We had something in here, didn't we? Oh, here we go. Try and do this for a long haul. William Taggart.
You better not go there, man. Unless you want to get hurt.
Mm-hmm. No. I mean, we're...
Gotta reload. It's too late to run.
And this is illegal. Ah, that was good. Therapeutic. Inventory's full. Machine gun pistol ammo. Wait a second. Wait a second. Let's see how much machine gun pistol goes for.
Don't come no closer, Slick. Back off.
Alright. Stand up. Credit chip. Pistol ammo. Pistol ammo. Alright. Let's save. I'm sure that will have no lasting repercussions. Let's see if the weapons stay where they're at. We might be able to make a little bit of extra cash here. Alright. They did not care one lick about the gunshots. Nightly World News, Eliza. Hey, Slick.
How may I be of service? Always a pleasure.
I do wish replenishes 3 energy cells. I don't really need that.
How may I?
130. 50, 25. Sell that.
Be sure to tell all your friends.
Alright, alright, let's try and clean this inventory up a bit. Let us move that there. Move this here. Move that there. Move that there. Move that there. It should give us room to pick up a couple guns. Machine pistol, pistol. Okay. So 3 trips back and forth. I don't think I necessarily need the money right now, but I'd rather still play this as if I'm scraping by with money than not, so that I don't get caught flat-footed in the late game, you know.
What's your plan?
So, alright, machine pistols are
See you soon.
definitely worth a good chunk more. It's worth twice the amount of pistol plus 20. Bristol. Pristoline. Let's look at this real quick again. The problem with this is, let me guess. Yeah, like I can upgrade it once. But I want the revolver. Why can't I get the revolver? Bodies stay here. So we got 2 of those. Oh, we got 3. We got... No! That's right. It doesn't take up... Oh, that's right. The pistol. Okay. Gave us pistol ammo, I guess, is something. We'll hold on to that. It was only about an extra 360. That shouldn't make or break. Well, we know of at least one way to go up in that thing in the back. Well, here's a crawly hole for some reason. Probably going to have to...
I ain't no guinea pig. Ain't no way I was getting involved just to keep my job. I ain't no
Grayson hooked me up with some real tight merch. Those Ugg lovers get in my face now, I'm ready to pop.
Grayson? Where he at these days?
Yo, where you been, man? He been running shit through that abandoned gas station for weeks.
Oh, word? I wanted to get some upgrades for my Zenith 10 mil.
He can hook you up nice, man. If you go, tell him I sent you. I want a discount next time.
There's those. The side mission, but what do we got? Lesser Evils. Meet with Greg Thorpe. Locate Tunnel's apartment.
I'm thinking about getting my pit bull augmented. Get him some
You trying to scare me,
cyber
Skinner?
cyber fangs and shit.
You don't.
Don't be listening to me and my crew, man. Somebody might think you're a dog.
Damn Oggs. Power-hungry bastards. Every last one of them.
Finds a medical condition. Okay. Do I even want to attempt this? Oh, hey, we got 200 experience for it. That's what matters. Alright. I will save for that, because every bit of experience helps. I was about to say, does it stay on the map when you switch out like that? It does. Alright. Another hacking. What do we got? We got anything? Yes, we do. 15%. So that's what? 30? No, that's still 15%.
Access granted.
Oh, so it can sometimes lower the speed in which things trace you, right? It'll slow down their tracing speed. Got it, got it, got it. That's what spam does. So spam's pretty good too. It'll lower their chance of tracking you.
This city is one big gutter. Always
Too heavy to lift.
You think this is bad?
Probably
Wait till
move
the
it
UN passes that legislation.
there, I don't know.
Detroit is gonna be one giant red line. Yeah, damn right. I've been limping for 10 years. Don't I got the right to get enhanced? Ooh.
Just in
Even if
case I want to
did,
use that
then
way.
how the hell am I gonna afford that truck? Near a pump seat.
So yeah, this is what I call like a playground, right?
I ain't doing nothing, so you can just go get fucked, soldier boy.
Can we play basketball? Does that count? I don't know if there's a way to like throw it. Oh, there is. Right trigger. Come here. Come here. Whoa. Too high. Can you... actually get it in? I don't think you can. Not with that bounce.
Look at you, man. Another sucker who bought a bunch of crap you never really needed.
Alright. Take your word for it. Where is this leading me? I'm getting sidetracked. That's what happens in these games a lot. Though to be fair, there is a reason to get sidetracked. Okay, so I need stronger limbs to move that. Alright, before I get too far, we'll use that as a cutoff point.
Whoa, man. That's some get up you got. What you trying to hide?
I heard a kitty. Where's the kitty? Nope, something to unlock. Whoa, this one 30%.
Access granted.
Alright. There are mines there. Not mines. Laser wires. Ow. Whatever that did, it hurt. Ow. How do we stop that? Look at all those goodies in there. Ah, I see. It's like a keypad right there. So as long as we don't hit that, we shouldn't get gassed. Alright. Baby steps. What about Bob taught us anything in life? It's baby steps. Alright, what do we got? Alright, so it is randomized each time.
You trying to scare me, Skinner? Because you don't.
Too heavy. Trank. Sniper rifle. Combat rifle. Alright, let's make this. Let's do this. Let's make this happen. So, as you can see, hacking, get it to 5. And then, but do not forego this. Hacking stealth, right? That's just too damn good to pass up. As you saw at the hacking before, it was a rush job. I needed nuke viruses, I needed this and that, but
what'll it be?
damage output 2, damage output 3. So yeah, might as well. Probably sell those 2. Frees up some space.
See you soon.
Right. So our space should be looking pretty good. Okay. Let's move stuff around now. Free up even more space. Grab that sniper rifle and see if we can sell it. Again. I guess this wasn't that guy's stash, because they don't seem to care that I'm up here messing around with this stuff. Maybe this was their stuff, you know. Inventory space too full. Let us look over this real quick again. Best weapons. 10mm handgun. Okay. Combat weapon useful for boss battles. It can get a silencer, so that's good. You know what would be good though? Well, no, it wouldn't. I was thinking, you know, my three-legged little buddy, Loco. He had a cybernetic paw, but ooh, that would just be, that'd be like a horror movie, man. 630. Huh. So he buys it at a lower value after he buys the first one, but except for guns, he seems to buy those at the same value. Let's do this. Let's drop that there, so we can. I think that should give us enough space to pick up the sniper rifle. That should definitely give us enough room to do it. What's he carrying? Kind of want whatever he's carrying. Yeah, we have hardly even touched like side missions or anything yet. This is me just spelunking around. And not even searching every nook and cranny.
What's your pleasure?
Look at that, like that. We're already almost back up to what we had. Like what, like 22,000, I think? Downtown apartments. Alright, let's clear this out. Kinda wanna know what they got. Don't seem to be on a timer, so.
Be sure. How may I?
Alright. Let's double check and see what they got. Damage upgrade, burst round system. Shotgun. Automatic hacking.
Be sure that
I don't want that because I want the points.
I ain't got nothing for you. Check with the man. And keep your hands
Alright. Sure. Let's do this.
Hello there.
Chase.
Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of.
We're gonna go a little longer.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. She told me you might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Seraph headquarters.
Oh boy, what a
Hope
mess.
y'all are doing
Total
well,
pissing
though.
match.
I think I made
We had the
that
feds
already,
on our
but
ass,
we're
orders
checking
from
again
3
if you're
different
still sticking with
departments,
me.
and pressure from
If not,
so
let me
many
know in the
lobbyists.
comments.
It
We'll,
felt like being the scrawny new kid in a prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked. People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent,
Different how?
I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're there, there was an officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
I'm probably going to make the same mistake I made before.
Right. Please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
I remember I messed up the first time by going stealth. I think I'm going to be messing that up again.
You said an outside agency may have tampered with a storage locker. What did you mean by that?
Well, I've heard that government agents may have locked up some of the more sensitive evidence in a safe inside the locker.
Come on, Chase. What are you not telling me?
Damn it. Okay, listen. I snooped around
What
that
was the
locker
direction
before
for the voice
and
acting?
found the safe code. But I kinda got caught by one of those guys. He knows I know, Jensen. If I give you the code, they'll know I caught.
I need to write that idea
Call
down.
me negative.
Sorry.
But I can't think of a nice outcome to that.
Sorry. That'll work.
Why retire from the force only to become a security guard? I mean, it looks like you still love the work.
I love the idea of being a cop. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to join the force. But I just got fed up. It's not like I had imagined it. It's a job. Some people are good at it, while others just don't care. And it shows. This case, the Seraph case, it was just the last drop in a cup already full.
How did you get assigned to this case?
I didn't push for it, if that's what you mean. To be honest, I didn't want to get involved.
Why not?
I was an honest cop, Jensen. I always tried to conduct myself in accordance with the law, with procedures, and what I believed was right. Not really the standard MO for a case like this.
That's all I need for now.
You have to help Mrs. Reed.
That's all.
I can never thank you enough for what you did.
Sure you can. You got a kit or something I can... It's too heavy. I wonder, is there something back there?
Welcome. I'm glad you came. I can never properly repay you for what you did, of course, but I would like to help out any way I can.
What'd you have in mind?
There's a gentleman named Sarah who works in the area. His business causes him to move around quite a bit, but at the moment he's occupying an apartment in a building on Earl's Court. If you mention my name, he'll give you a discount on his wares. He's a gun runner.
How does a guy like you know someone like that?
Growing up in my old neighborhood, you learn pretty quick to cultivate certain types of relationships.
Alright, so we got that.
You'll remember his name, won't you?
Syrah.
Syrah, like the painter.
Sure. I'm not into paintings and art, but... I do like people's drawings and stuff. Like, I can appreciate anime. That's the weird thing, right? Like, art, I'm not a fan of. For the most part. Especially things like modern art. Okay, yeah, we're gonna hack into your safe.
Access granted.
What we got? 120 credits.
I don't care what some of the other folk at the office say about you. You're okay in my book.
You won't think that.
I
in a
hope
second.
you did the right thing letting that extremist go like that. I guess time will
Is there something back there? Ah, it's gonna drive me crazy. Okay, so this is that apartment building, right? We'll find out when we get out. So what's up on the 3rd floor then? We move pretty quick even without sprinting. It's gotta be a separate thing up there. Are you Syrah? Is that what it means?
What'll it be?
You're Grayson.
Always a pleasure.
Doop, doop, doop. Alright, so what's in here then? Nothing under there. Okay. Alright. I am here. Ah, look at that. Sniper rifle. Extra credits. Okay, someone's trying to set this up. What do I have in here? Move that, move this, move that. All right. Let's do that again. Man, there's sniper rifles all over this place. Nope.
What'll it be? Be sure that...
Oh, that one wasn't silenced, though. Alright. Took a little bit of damage, I think, but I don't care. I don't even know how you heal damage. think about it. Alright, what have we got over here then? Otherly ties. Downtown apartments, Chiron building. Yeah. All right. I guess we start from the bottom, work our way up. Actually, I'd rather work my way up. And look at this. We don't need to worry about loading into every building. They were able to pull this off in 2011. Level 5. Jeez. Come on, don't set it off, don't set it off. It set it off, didn't it? Yeah. 50% chance. Yep, we'll save scum. How do you feel about save scumming? Let me know in the comments. Let's start a debate. I fully embrace and endorse save scumming. Obviously, you do want a challenge in a game, but I hate random chance. So far, 50% chance means 100% chance of failure. It's up there. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Access granted.
Alright, we have a praxis point. Now, you know what that means. Let's save. Because I want to see if there's something behind the fridge real quick. I probably should use... that point for strength upgrades anyways, but to break the walls down. Probably wouldn't hurt. Wait, where was it? It was here. Nothing. Okay. Alright, where's, is that the one that breaks walls? Hacking, stealth, stealth enhancer. Temporary health. Yeah, probably. Breaking walls should help with the exploration side of things.
Access granted.
We'll take it. What do we got? We got a drawer, and it's empty. An ebook, and a drawer that's empty. Nothing. What was that? What was that prompt I keeps? That's the sink, is it? Okay. Oh. What's in here? That's a level 5, huh? That's a level 1. Alright. Okay. Again, you know, this lays the groundwork, allows us to... Gotta get over there.
Access granted.
Now you could cheat like that, get the code, and just unlock it, but I kind of want to hack this. Without running into issues.
Access granted.
Now this I don't mind wasting stuff on, because it is a level 5, which means there might be some real good goodies here. What we got, what we got. Oh, No. Not on a level 3. Not on a level 3. Come on. Come on. If it was like a level 5, then yeah, but I don't want to waste something just on that. And the load reloads pretty quick, so. It says 30% chance. Really? 30% is more like 70% chance. Alright.
Access granted.
That XP bar is going up. Oh, practice kit. Perfect. Alright, 10mm pistol. Cyber boosts. Crap. Well, let's see how much ammo the 10mm pistols give us. We're at what? 13? 3, 8. So it's what, 21 now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. Again, it's only like 360. Alright, we got an upgrade. It came from the roof, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's this roof. Oh, you hear that? Man, the mighty tiger roars. Be right back. Lay down. Good boy. Yeah, look, you get the head scratches and everything. Yeah. Do you want up here? Do you want on the back? There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Whoa. Hey. You okay? Lay down. Alright, he's laying down. I don't know for how long, but he's such a bully at nighttime like this. Wait. Oh, I ran by the stairs. That's what it says, like, so not stairs. Well, there's this apartment here. Looking for vents too. Not seeing any vents.
Access granted.
Alright. What do we got? Looks like we got stuff in there. Well, you know what? We gotta check. Nope. Hack rating 4. We got nothing there, we got nothing there. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy.
Access granted.
Oh, stop worms. Oh, walk right into that. Oh, that serves me right. Okay, so don't move that. Alright. Got it. I mean, I might be able to, like, shoot them, but... That it? I think that's it. Now clear everything out just in case there's something hidden under these boxes. These boxes, nothing there probably. Was it crossbow arrows? Alright. Gain temporary hit points. Security rating, empty. Empty. Picture. Ah, okay. we're gonna have to run back here, aren't we? Yeah. No code found. Which means, yeah, 0% if we max out the whatever.
Access granted.
Okay. A hit that went down wrong. Three attempts.
Access granted.
Ah, crap. I didn't see that node in the top. Err. Okay, let's try this again. I'll use the stop worm if I have to. At least as long as it's not on the first one.
Access granted.
There we go. Crossbow bolts. Where's a crossbow at? I don't see any crossbow. Still have that one. Let's give it a look. Nope, no crossbow. Was there anything in here? No. So. Alright. We gotta come back here. You know what that means. More running around. Yep, this is gonna be the running around video segment. Eventually we'll get around to doing some missions, but might have to start that next video because we've already gone really long, and I appreciate y'all sticking with it. But in these types of games, you definitely want to explore and take it
What's
slow.
your pleasure?
Yeah, that doesn't do near as much damage, so we'll sell that. Sniper rifle. Dark, so we'll keep frag mines. We kind of want to keep those. Info. Does it tell you how much damage? Painkillers.
See you soon.
Alright. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. Alright, I won't call you Shirley. I know we gotta go for those crossbow bolts. So. Before we do that, though, let's check this out. Alright, what do we got? It's a two-way street.
Access granted.
You know what we got checked. Once again. I know, why don't you just put points in it and keep it? Because I don't think, unless you, and you can't do New Game Plus on this. Yeah, look at that, there's something over here, what is it? Hypost. 50 temporary health. You can't do New Game Plus. I don't think there's enough for access points to upgrade everything in one playthrough. So you need to play the director's cut, and this is not the director's cut. So.
Solution to this dispute, and I unequivocally deplore the methods.
You think you can just cut me off?
Now, that being said, I do hope the UN takes...
Who is it? You gonna stay out there, asshole?
United in their cause will find a common ground. Should that day ever come to pass, one cannot help but wonder...
I don't feel good about this.
The man whose innovations first propelled
Yo, Kendall! I know you're here, man!
Alright, what's this about now? I'm sorry, man, we just couldn't score as much as I'm looking for extra sources right now, but I don't get an answer yet. Just don't do anything crazy. And we're not doing good. Tindy boy. Alright, what's the mission now? Lesser evils. Black Metal was on tails when he's carrying it with him, but an email he's going to meet some behind the abandoned gas station on 2nd Street, so if I want to get the footage, I better send a rendezvous. Okay. We gotta go that way anyways, because we're selling, we have what, a shotgun?
We're taken into custody this evening.
Yeah. 18, 19.
Following yet another anti-lock.
The plot thickens. Wait a second, that's up. So Tyndall was the guy that was stealing the neprozine, whatever it was, in the workplace. There it is. Let me sell this shotgun first. Oh, I need to get those damn crossbow bolts too.
What's your...
So.
Be sure that...
I don't know how many times you can upgrade a weapon. So let's test that out real quick. Right, so let's combine that with this.
What's your...
Let's buy another damage upgrade.
Always a...
Alright, we can't because it's maxed out. So, second question. Can you only use one upgrade kit per? If you can, then that makes this a lot easier. Alright, so combine that.
How?
Buy, where are we at?
See you soon.
Okay. Oh. So the green, you see those darker colored, like, it's almost like a puke green? That tells you you can only upgrade it up to that point, so that can only upgrade reload speed and damage output. We can upgrade the pistol with damage 2 more times and reload speed 4, rate of fire 4. Okay. Ammo capacity 4, okay. I see how it works. We'll do that.
What's your...
Just because I think we should be fine. Burst rounds.
Be sure that...
What's this do? Can't combine it with that, can't combine it with that, can't combine it with that. So this must be for what? For shotgun. Okay. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll free up inventory space, but I don't care about that. What are we at? 2.5 hours? I could go a little longer, maybe. Yeah, I don't want to do that yet.
Jensen? What are you doing here?
I think you know why I'm here, Tyndall. I want Corella's security footage back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Seraph Industries' chief of security. I'm pretty sure I can find out about an edited security tape, so don't bullshit me.
Ah, shit. Listen, Jensen, I never wanted things to get this bad. I'm not a bad guy. I feel for Corella, I really do. But sometimes, for a good cause, you have to get your hands dirty.
Oh, there's a good cause now?
Oh, I see. You think I'm selling the stuff, right? I understand why this would seem like an obvious motive, especially to an ex-cop. But trust me, you shouldn't always take things at face value. I'm not selling the neuropazine, I'm giving it away.
Giving it away? To who?
To the people who need it. You think everyone gets augmented by choice? No. Shit happens. And then what? You're saddled with neuropazine injections for the rest of your life, and that shit costs money. But what choice do you have? Without the drug, you'll die. Rejection syndrome, crippling pain. That just ain't right. So I did the only decent thing to do. I stepped up.
I can respect that. But blackmail is still blackmail. Corella wants out, and I'm here to make sure he gets out.
Man, this whole thing is becoming way too much trouble. I've even got 2 local pushers on my back because they say my philanthropic actions are undercutting their profit.
That's not your only problem.
Philanthropic.
A gun-toting client was waiting for you in your apartment earlier.
Really? In my apartment? Shit, the dealers probably sent him. Tell you what, I'll deal with the client later. You take care of the dealers, and the footage is yours.
Okay, I'll help you out. But you better not be playing me.
You give me way too much credit, Jensen. I'm a security tech, not a hardened mobster. The 2 pushers go by the name PG and BK. They hang out in the alley near the basketball court. Just make sure they never bother me again.
You're asking me to kill them.
Well, that's a bit drastic, isn't it? But it's your call, as long as you leave me alone. The important thing is you need to take care of both of them.
Okay. Alright, let's figure out how to do this. I wonder if there's a way I can... First, let's see if we can talk to him. If not, then we'll do that. Oh my god, there's 2 other apartments we need to check out. We're not even... Look at this. We're supposed to be at the police station.
Look at you. What are you?
You hear what
goddamn
Lazarus been
super soldier
saying?
or something?
This
I heard
country's
about
falling
them on
apart,
the
man.
radio. Lazarus
States
is
are looking
shit.
to leave the
Not
Union.
like that Eliza bitch.
Alright, let's see if we can do this. Ah, see the trick I did there? It worked. So, I set it up so I was close enough to him to trank 1 and just mash B. Don't hold it down because that would be lethal.
What's your plan?
So it's a lot easier to do the non-lethal.
See you soon.
Yeah, see you soon too. I don't know. Should I upgrade that? Might not hurt to upgrade the pistol. But I'm really holding out for the revolver. I'm a fan of revolvers. No one's got a damn revolver. Alright. Let's look at the machine pistol real quick. Oof. Very low in power, so we'll dump this off, grab the crossbow bolts, or get the tape, grab the crossbow bolts. Okay. But yeah, the game looks good, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's cutting edge now, but at the time this was respectable.
Always a...
Wait, do I have a mine? I have 3 mines. Oh, wait, no. I wanted those.
Always...
crap. One of those. Wanted to keep those. That's right. I was saving those because I think you can use like mines and stuff on the bosses, and they work. Yeah, I remember one of the uproars about that was you couldn't like non-lethally kill them, so.
Be sure.
Should I just do it? How much is it for an inventory slot? It's just one. I might do it. It'll just play better in the long run. This way I can grab the crossbow bolts, right? Can you rotate these? Flip item. Okay, there we go. Alright, now where were the crossbow bolts at? Up here? I can't remember. They have to be somewhere. In here. Let it be in here. It was not in here. Yeah, it must have been up on the 3rd floor then of this building. I'll keep checking every room. No, it was in here. Here we go. Crossbow bolts. Okay. Now we're doing better with the inventory. I was just being a butthead for not wanting to do the inventory. I need the space anyways. Consider it investment. Alright. I know there's a lot of running back and forth, but...
Be sure.
Okay.
Look, I told you. If you want me to give you that security footage, you're going to have to get those pushers off my ass first.
I've taken care of the dealers. Now hand over the footage.
Yep.
Thanks, Jensen.
It's been done.
Listen, I know it's not something you did from the bottom of your heart, but still, you saved my ass. Here's your footage.
Listen, Tyndall, I know you're trying to do the right thing. But we have to do things by the book, or we'll just have chaos. I'll put you in contact with someone inside Seraph Industries. They may be able to get you neuropatine for those who need it.
Seriously? You'd really do that? Wow. I never would have
just stop
expected this from you,
blackmailing
Jensen.
people.
I really appreciate this.
Come on, man.
Tell Carell I'm sorry.
You should. Alright, now do I have to go back to... What's his name? Carell? I don't know. Yep. Alright, we're getting close to the end. I know it still feels like we didn't do too much, but it worked out. You know?
Did you get it yet? Adam, please. You have to get that security footage back.
Alright, you look like the guy from Splatterhouse.
I got the footage.
PS3 version.
You owe me one, Tim.
Yeah, you got that right, Jensen. I mean, thank you so much. This is my life I just got back. Here, there's the weapon mod, as promised.
Listen, I know you were trying to do a good thing, and I respect that. But you should do it through proper channels. Next time you might not get this lucky.
Yeah, you're right, Adam.
Honestly, it sounds like he's...
Listen, thanks again.
got a cold. No. Laser targeting system. Wait, no. Does it tell you what weapons it works on? Okay, hold on. Let's see this. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Revolver. Revolver, Deus Ex, Human Revolution. What do you do? Diamondback 357. You can use the laser sight, damage output. So we need to save those for the revolver. Okay. Well, we actually did a lot this time. Basically made back all the money we spent, and it looks like more? Yeah, 25,000 credits. So, I'm going to call it here. Actually, I'll set it up for the next building I'm going to be spelunking through, which is going to be this one, and then that one. And yeah, we'll keep exploring downtown. It's pretty big, and it's vertical too, so I love when they do that with level design. They give you that verticality. Allows you to play around with the environment a bit more. I don't know if that's going to lead anywhere. Probably will. Let's just look. Yeah. And that looks like it leads us up here and then up there for something. So, and then when we come back, we'll keep looping this way. We still need to check out what's in this area here. Alright. We do know there's a dumpster here that you need strength for. What is this? Retrieve the dead terrorists, Neuro Hub. And locate the DMPD storage unit. What's that mission? All the evidence. The storage locker of the civilian need that evidence. Okay. Alright. Alright, everybody. Thanks for sticking with me, and I promise it'll be more enjoyable next time. Hopefully it's been just a nice, relaxing video for you. That's all I ever strive to do. Hope it kind of fits that bill, where it feels like we're sitting down having conversations. If there's topics of conversations you would like me to bring up, please let me know in the comments. I am always open and willing to discuss just about anything. You just gotta let me know. Just gotta reach out and talk to me. Till then, it'll just be a one-sided conversation. I'll do my best to just come up with random stuff, but it's we brought it up before in some other videos, especially in the 2 OGs play, where we bring it up and we're like, look, it's kind of, you know, props to people who can do it just nonchalantly. It's a lot easier if you live stream too and you got a chat. It's harder to do these videos and I'm having to pretend there's a chat, but trying to juggle talking, playing, and then thinking of things to talk about or thinking of what to say. That's like 3 things right there. Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. So, to my subscribers, I want y'all to stay awesome, okay? If you can promise me that, and have an amazing day. Or if you prefer, stay amazing and have an awesome day. Drive by Rubberneck and Beers. I'll catch you next time. Until then, y'all have a good morning, good afternoon, and what's this guy's name? Jensen. And a Jensen night. I don't think I did that right.